Out in deep space, where no one can hear you scream, an intrepid band of astronauts have pledged to clean up space. The beauty of this magnificent silence is only...
All's well that ends well, Bill, isn't it? We had a good Christmas despite everything. And so, as Tiny Tim observed, God bless us, everyone. Who's Tiny Tim? Oh, you mean Fig. Yeah, Nigel's a good cook. I particularly enjoyed the pink turkey. What pink turkey? You know, the slices of pink meat that came with stuffing and bread sauce. Oh, you mean the gammon? No, we ran out of turkey and you had to have the gammon. Lovely and pink, wasn't it? Gammon? Thanks for telling me, Skip. Still, I think we can say we were very well fed and watered in the end, eh, Bill? One of the perks for working for UK Space Force. They really look after you, don't they? Yep. UKSF, they stand shoulder to shoulder with the working man, don't they? You know the champagne, Max. Where did they get it from? It was very tasty. I don't think it was champagne, Bill. We had champagne. All you had was Fanta. Because, as you well know, you mustn't drink and drive a spaceship, especially with Inch, our Unite Union representative, around. There's nothing wrong with a sip or two of champagne. There's nothing out there to crash into. I haven't seen a little old lollipop lady or a lorry in space yet. That's the old point, Bill. You never know. That's what being a commander has taught me. You never know. Strange things can happen in space. Okay, but I will get some champagne, though, won't I, Max? Of course you will, Bill. New Year's Eve. We can have some now. I'll take the controls. I can't have a crew member dying for some bubbly, can I? Ring Inch and get him to bring a bottle up. Call in spaceflight engineer and cook extraordinaire Francis Inch. What is it, Commander Pilot? Balls and ceaseless sarcasm. It befits you not. I was being serious. It was a compliment. However, could I have a bottle of Saint Perignon champagne, or fizzy wine as the Russians call it? I didn't have any on Christmas Day. I'm afraid the commander got a bit tiddly and overindulged, so he'd run out. I was looking forward to that. What else have we got? Nada, zero, zip, zilch, sweet FA, I'm afraid we haven't got anything. On account of the commander forgot to order it, the silly Billy. Well, I'm feeling thirsty. I'll have a beer then, Francis. Well, it's getting a bit much, and I will repeat, we haven't got anything. No wine, beer or spirits, ale. Thank God we've still got enough water to drink. Thank God we've still got some bloody food to eat, ain't we? How can I put it? No. We're eating at Diddley Squat Farm from now on. You are joking, aren't you? What do you mean, no? You should have 6 months' worth of rations down there. Have you eaten it all, Inch? Au contraire, Commander, you've eaten it. What do you mean I've eaten it? We're only 6 weeks into a 6-month space posting. I regret to inform you, Commander, you ate it all on Boxing Day. I've got it all on film as it happened. We can't have done. I must admit I felt a bit bloated, but I didn't eat that much. I'm afraid Fig has an overdeveloped appetite. He ate his entire 6 months' rations in one day. UK Space Force hasn't given us very substantial portions. I must say, something to do with saving weight on the payload. I would just like it on record, Inch. I didn't eat all mine. I only had the turtle soup, the turkey and all the trimmings, 2 Death by Chocolate, a couple of yoghurts, some Viennese pastries, and a quick nibble at the cheese board. And 10 pints of lager to wash it down. That quick nibble at the cheese board, as you so elegantly put it, was 3 wheels of cheddar and a whacking great piece of Stilton. All that lot amounts to 4 months of rations, Commander. How much is a ration then? A mouthful? If that's all we get, why didn't you say something as we were stuffing it away? Well, come on, I did try. Wait, yes. Oh, wait, I did try and explain, but you just laughed. That's because we thought you were joking. Well, let me see. There must have been something I didn't eat. What about bread? Well, what do you think went in the bread sauce and the prawn toast? I'm afraid Fig ate the rest. He's a growing boy. He put on 2 stone over Christmas, didn't he? Well, I'm afraid this is entirely unsatisfactory, Inch. UK Space Force will have to send up some more supplies, won't they? You put your order in, haven't you, Inch? I did try so, but it says the ordering website is down until May 2022 due to Brexit. In fact, you've been overeating for the last 6 weeks. Well, in that case, what are we supposed to eat for the next 4.5 months? Well, don't look at me. No, I serve butter and milk, but I'm not a bloody cow. You're the flaming cook-inch. Why else would we be looking at you? Anyhow, no, let me explain. According to Unite regulations, it's not the ship cook's job to order supplies, it's the commander's. That's it then. We're going to starve to death, Inch, and all you can do is blame me. What are we going to do, Bill? It's like being stranded on a desert island. Well, it looks like we're going to have to eat a member of the crew, Commander. It's been 48 hours without food, Bill. I'm not sure I can go on. I've started to see things. What? You've started to see food? Like huge plates filled with beef and Yorkshire pudding. Not food, Bill. Look outside. There's the hallucination of a bloody great piece of space junk right bang middle of our orbit. You're not seeing things. There is a bloody great piece of space junk right there in our orbit. It might be one of Elon Musk's satellites, because the Chinese have just made a complaint about him. It's the new year of the space hog in a few days, and that's Elon Musk, apparently. Whether it's Elon Musk or the Chinese, Bill, you've got my permission to take avoiding action. I wish I could, Commander. My muscles won't work. I'm too weak. I need some food. Then we'll do it together, Command Pilots. 1, 2, 3, swerve. Missed it. Fig can go out and bring it in next orbit, whatever it is. What do you think it is, Bill? I think it was a couple of lockers off a Chinese spacecraft. Lockers? They might be filled with food. I like a bit of chicken chow mein with lashings of soya sauce. Calling Space Technician Nigel Fig. Could you report to the flight deck?
Morning, Commander. Excuse my stomach rumbling, I can't stop it.
Why on earth is your stomach rumbling like that?
Why do you bloody think I haven't eaten for 48 hours?
48 hours? We haven't eaten for 3 days.
I found a burger under my pillow last night.
Don't worry about that, old chap. Just feed yourself up. I must say you're looking well on it. Fresh-faced and full of energy. Just look at those plump cheeks, and your skin has a rosy, iridescent glow to it.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just the musings of a friendly commander to one of his crew. We've got a job for you in the next orbit. We want you to lasso and bring aboard a couple of lockers that we narrowly missed.
I'm not sure I could on an empty stomach. I might throw up in my spacesuit.
Don't worry, Fig, that happens to all of us. You just get a Kleenex and mop it up from the inside, of course, and you have to eat the Kleenex.
Oh dear, I think that would make me throw up again. Can I say something, sir? I'm getting worried that people keep giving me funny looks all of a sudden.
Isn't that to be expected, Fig? Don't you know the score? I bet you've turned a few heads in your time. A good-looking chap like yourself.
That's the problem, I'm not.
Not what?
Good looking.
You're being too hard on yourself, Fig. You look nice enough to eat as far as I'm concerned. They say human flesh tastes like pork, Commander, don't they? I don't know, do they? I'm quite partial to a bit of pork with apple sauce as it happens. What are you reading, Bill? It's nothing. It's this true story about a cabin boy who was eaten by the ship's crew when they got stranded on a desert island. That's a coincidence, Bill. It hasn't got any recipes in it by any chance. Cooking hints. I don't think so. Pity. We could eat Inch. It's his fault we're in this mess. I don't think we can do that. It's probably against Unite Union rules, Max. Yes, I suppose you're right. And he's a bit fat. Not much lean meat on him. Whereas Figure's all muscle. What there is of him, of course. No, we shouldn't be thinking like this, Bill. 3 days without food and we've cast aside all our morals and every vestige of civilization. We're turning into savages. But we've got to eat, ain't we? Of course we have to. How silly of me. Yes, we've got to be realists. Fig can't expect us to starve to death, can he? You must all pull together in situations like this. We can't tolerate selfishness. Do you think we could cut one of his legs off? Do humans have wishbones? Hang on, I'll ask him. Calling Space Technician Fig. Could you come to the fridge, please? We've got an urgent matter we'd like to discuss with you.
What can I do for you, Command Pilot Balls?
Well, I don't want to worry you, Nigel, but you know we're in trouble, don't you?
I do. Global warming, COVID. It's very worrying. I lie awake at night thinking about it. It takes my mind off food.
I was thinking something a bit closer to home. We aren't going to get any food for 6 months, and we're all going to die.
Oh, that is a bit worrying, isn't it? We're going to die one by one unless we start to eat each other, of course. I read a book about it once.
That's good. We're all on the same page, aren't we?
What page is that, Commander Pilot?
Well, if it's this book, I'm on page 98.
Yes, that's the book I read. It was about a poor old cabin boy. I feel sorry for him. He didn't know what hit him. I didn't think he wanted to be eaten.
This is coming together rather nicely. So you're already prepared for what's about to happen?
Yes, I suppose I am. What's about to happen?
Well, Fig, have you ever been eaten before? What's that? It sounds like it's coming from outside.
I think it's the starboard airlock. I'll go and have a look. Good news! We've just had a delivery from UKSF. It's 6 months' supply of food.
Thank God, we're saved. What have they delivered? I'll have one right now. I'll have 2 right now. I'll read the list. Owing to supply chain issues, we've had to make some substitutions. As long as it's food, we don't mind. A few substitutions, as long as there's lots to eat.
Hang on. They've substituted everything. All we've got is tinned vegan pig trotters in tomato sauce.
Well, that's going to give us all wind, isn't it? Take them all down to Inch Fig and get him to rustle some up right away.
Right you are.
Cooey! Francis Hinch to Commander Skip. Thanks for the tin delicacies, but I'm afraid we don't have a tin opener on board.